Hi guys, it's Karen, JB Lady Scrapper on YouTube. And I was watching YouTube the other couple nights ago, and I saw a video, and I got to start writing these things down, but I cannot remember her name, but a lot of altering of composition books. So I thought that was a simple project. I could do it in a night, and so I wanted to show you what I did. This is the one I did. I covered it with, I'm not sure if this is Basic Gray paper or Tim Holtz, but anyway, the paper had said on it, confused already, and I just went over it with an embossing pen and embossed it, and I just titled it Dazed and Confused. There's some Prima Bling, one of the flowers that I made, little Prima rosebuds and feathers and little beady things, and a bunch of ribbon. I just grabbed colors that, made me happy. So, and they're mostly, the dollar ribbons that you get at Michael's. And, various charms, little paintbrush, pink heart. Again, little charms that I just thought were cool, that made me happy, that I wanted hanging off of my little journal. So this is what I did. This is how I altered it. I painted the cover black with acrylic paint and then put my paper on. And then the inside cover I papered. This is lace trim. It was white. I went over it with the Black Magic Glimmer Mist. This right here is this fun little pink trim I got at Joann's. I just love it. And, some glittery ribbon. And I got one of those envelope pockets. And I just made a big pocket, and inside I stuck, the things I use for my own journaling and scrapbooking. Time cards. I got a pad of guest check, guest receipt pages. I use those a lot in my journaling, and some regular, shipping tags and other tags that I got at the expo, and a little clip, and let me get it back in there. And I stamped it, my life in pictures, even though, I can put pictures in here, or journaling. Every 20 pages or so, I covered it with paper, covered the pages with paper. I just grabbed paper that made me happy. I love the beach, so I used beach paper. And then every few pages I stamped sayings, quotes that make me feel good. Like, the most wasted of all days is one without laughter, or a moment lasts all of a second, but the memory lives on forever. So I also stamped, some images, like this frame I just thought was way cool. And, I put binder clips in here, so if there's ever something I want to clip in there that I want to remember, or whatever, like they say, there's no right or wrong way when you're altering your own journal. I use my steampunk lady. She's so cute. I love the steampunk lady. The steampunk debutante. I think she's way cool. Take Time to Laugh is the music of the soul. And on just papers that make me happy. There's an office stamp, posted. And there's a little spot for a date there. And so, yeah, that's what I did. Some more Graphic 45 stamps. And then in the back cover, I went covered it with this lace. Let's see if you can see it. I'm really not used to doing this. But covered it with this lace I got at Joann's. And there's a pocket in here. That's a Rebecca Sauer, and I forgot the name of her line. It's a really old line, but I found I've had these for a long time, and you slip the little tags inside each little, you know, slot there, and these are all 7 gypsy tags. So I just thought that was cool, you know, little journal for me to, you know, write, you know, my thoughts or quotes that I love, or poetry, or, you know, just whatever. So I'm really pleased with how it came out. And then my stepdaughter, who was visiting, said, "Hey, that's neat. Can you make me one?" So I did. And this is the one I made for my stepdaughter. She picked out all the colors and stuff. But I used Prima flowers on there. And she couldn't think of a name, so we just called it Journal. And I used the Sizzix, what do you call that, keyhole. And the key is over here on her charms. I UD'd her key. An ultra thick embossing powder over and over, so it'll hold up on her band of ribbons. And she didn't like her pages all too distressed. She wanted it more clean, but I gave her, you know, the envelope in front, you know, some tags and time card things. And she picked out papers that made her happy. She just went through my scrap room and just started picking out papers that had the bright, fun colors. And I let her pick out stamps that she could, you know, stamp on there. And so she picked out her favorite stamps. And I gave her some clips, more paper, and she didn't like the real distressed look, so I only crumpled like maybe 7 pages altogether, and that was enough to give it, you know, a little bit of cool body to it, you know. And on the back of hers, I gave her a library pocket with some more tags for her. And she starts college when she gets back home. So she says she's gonna use this for not for note taking, of course, but you know, just for her doodling and her thoughts and, you know, whatever a young girl in college would write in her journal. So, anyways, I had a good time making these. I mean, these are so cool to make, and they're quick. And I think I'll do one for my sister and make it a meditation one, so she could write her meditations in it, and I think she'll appreciate it. So I wanted to share that with you. Leave a comment, and thank you for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.